Libra, let's get into this. So what we're going to be looking at is where you're at presently, what you're looking forward to, what you're leaving behind, your subconscious and your unconscious, as well as some advice cards. That child should not be on that big ass bike out there. Anyway, mind my business. So where you're at presently. Ooh, this is actually a really great card. Libras are very... You're understanding that there are things about yourself that you are going to have to accept that are no longer the same. This has a lot more to do with the fact that you can't keep holding on to this pain. Ooh, that was a rhyme. I honestly feel like Libras are at this place now where they're starting to see that this feels more like a humble kind of thing. I think a lot of Libras feel this forced energy as far as their ego. Maybe they're starting to realize how their pride has been affecting a lot of how they react towards people and really how they incorporate people in their lives. I think that ego is kind of dropping itself and that pride is letting itself go, and you're starting to see the love that's actually around you, the people that actually care, and this is forcing you to accept that you might have been your own worst enemy for a little bit. Let's see here. What you're leaving behind, though. Especially with, I get the feeling that a lot of you want tattoos, or you feel like you want to get some tattoos, or you've gone through this new becoming of yourself. Yeah, for sure. This is moving forward. This is not leaving behind. You're starting to realize that you have a lot more to offer than you might have given yourself credit for. You're very talented. You have a lot of creative abilities. A lot of you might really need to be into music, or if not necessarily music, there's just a need for you to find an outlet that's creative, whether it's drawing, whether it's what is creative? Whatever really kind of stirs your inner mind. I think you guys need to really be stimulated. You guys have been very, I don't want to say stagnant mentally, but a lot of you have just been doing the same things, and you're just kind of like, I need something different. And because of that, this hidden talent here is basically, it's time for you to shine. It's time for you to sing your song. And along with you singing your song, I think this has a lot more to do with you being honest about the experiences that you've gone through also. And probably sharing them, because you could really help a lot of people with the things that you've gone through and how you've overcome them. Maybe even public speaking or just writing. I feel like a lot of you just need to find some form of outlet that's going to help you express yourself in a way where people don't see you as this rigid or just this, there's like a robot techno, like you need to be greased, like child. Anyway, so what you are leaving behind, because I feel like, yes, what you're leaving behind is that unnecessary fear. This card keeps coming out. A lot of people keep having like these thoughts in their head that are telling them they're not good enough, or they don't have the resources, or they just start. Right? This is just start somewhere. And it doesn't have to look perfect. I think this idea that it has to be perfectly done, it has to be presentable, it has to be done in a way where it's tip-top pretty, you know, in ship shape. And that's what that boundary is. What you're leaving behind is having that fear of just letting it out, or just being very honest, or just telling people like it is, or just drawing something and not being so judgmental about what you just drew and saying that it looks like chicken scratch when in reality that shit is fucking amazing. Whoever that's for, this unnecessary fear is what you're leaving behind for sure, especially with this in the present. This is you owning your scars. This is you, those battle wounds, baby. Those battle wounds, they have already healed. So now it's time for you to sing your song. This is the battle cry. This is you telling yourself the battle is won. So what the hell are you waiting for? It's time to celebrate. It's time to share. It's time to give. It's time to do the things that you know you need to do that are actually going to help the people that you know or they need. I think a lot of you have advice that a lot of people need, or you have the resources to show people the way, and it's time for you to step into your power. It's time for you to teach. It's time for you to acknowledge this gift that you have, as far as you've been through hell and back, and now it's time to show people that that's not the way to go, right? That is not the way to go. Follow me. I think a lot of you are really ready to step into your position as a leader. So let's look at your subconscious and your unconscious. I love this. This one might be my favorite. So in your subconscious, I think that you're recognizing that a lot of the things that you've gone through made you feel like certain things weren't possible, or maybe your childhood was very like you felt like you always needed something, so you didn't always do the things that you wanted to do. But we're, like I said, we're letting go of those boundaries that hold us back, and now it's time subconsciously that you realize anything is possible when you put your mind to it. You have the ability, you have the energy, you have the magic, you have it all. You have it all. And then unconsciously, like, y'all need to stop playing with y'all potential. That's what it is. And get this work done. Y'all need to get this work done, because it seems like the burden right now is just being able to sit down and start. But once you get started, it's just going to turn into this magic. It's going to turn into just something you didn't even think would even be possible for your future. It's almost like things are about to change in a way where you can tell you're about to be the magician, like you're about to be in control. And it doesn't really have much to do with control about other people. It's mostly you have full autonomy within yourself, and that courage, right? That courage that you feel in your heart, that burning sensation to tell it like it is, to just say, you know what, you look dumb, and that's what it is. You're just tired of people lying to themselves, and I think you're also ready to just take the bull by the horns and run that shit back. So in your advice card, you have forgiveness. So you need to reduce some burdens. You need to tell people sorry, or you need to tell someone that they need to apologize to you, or you feel like people have just been throwing or projecting so much shit on you, and you're just sick and tired of it, because what have you actually done? But a lot of you also aren't realizing the fact that you affect people in these ways for a reason, and it's because you are a leader. You are someone that needs to teach. You are someone that has the ability to change people's lives. Okay. Child, let me find a Libra. So with that, reducing the burdens, though, I think a lot of you need to kind of feel soft again. You need to let loose. You need to lighten up. It feels like a lot of people have these restrictions on you, or as far as what you need to do, what you have to do, and then that's just not that's not your motto, child. Anyway, I just feel like a lot of you need to kind of get back into spirit, get back into nature. Stop holding grudges, I'm hearing. Stop holding grudges, because those people didn't even mean to do you the way that you think they did. And then it's like you're taking shit personal that doesn't even have anything to do with you. And then stop being a sponge to people's shit. You don't have to help everyone, and when you know you can't help someone, just take your hand out of it, right? Just take your hand out of it. So I'm gonna actually end this there. This was probably the most positive of all today. Thank you, Libra. Anyway, if you would like a personal reading, please go to lolahoneyaroma.com. Thank you.